All right, guys, we just finished up here at Destiny Wrestling. I am here with the one and only Alan Angels from Impact Wrestling.
That's me.
Alan, first of all, great show tonight. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
We're here in Mississauga, Ontario. This is not the last time we're going to see you here in Canada in the short future. Impact coming to Windsor for Sacrifice. Yep. Windsor coming, or not Windsor coming. Impact coming to right here to Toronto as well for Rebellion. Tickets sold out really fast for these shows. Yeah. Canadians want you guys here. Yeah. Is there a buzz in the Impact Wrestling show in Impact Wrestling for you guys in the locker room for you guys to come back here? Is there, what's it like in the locker room knowing you're coming back to Canada?
Oh, I mean, our world champion's from Canada.
That's it, right?
So, I think we're all looking forward to it. And the fact that they did sell out so fast is awesome. Actually, this is my first time in Canada today.
Today?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And I got here 15 minutes before my match. So, and then I'm leaving in a few hours. So
no trouble at the border, I hope.
No trouble. I literally just in and out. But I was handed a Canadian bill today, and I had no idea what to do with it. I was, so. But no, we're all excited to come back to Canada for sure.
Well, speaking about the world champion, what is listen? You're in a place right now where you might be one of those guys in the ring with Josh Alexander. What's it like watching him grow from where he was a couple years ago to being the world champion? Yeah. Us as Canadians, we're loving it. But what's it like someone being in, as competitive as you are, as proud to be in that locker room? What's it like to share a locker room with somebody like with Alexander?
Yeah, Josh Alexander's awesome. And I was even telling somebody the other day that, he personifies what I think a world champion should be, if that makes sense. 100%. I think he looks the part, he acts the part, he is that old school almost what a world champion is supposed to represent in a company, and he really carries the Impact banner on his back. And he's one of the guys that I definitely want to get in the ring with sometime soon for sure.
I have no doubt we'll be seeing that soon enough. Yeah. Speaking of you and Impact, since you've come in, now we saw for the whole last year Violent by Design be this force to be reckoned with. Since you and Big Con have joined up with Diener, we've seen a very different side of the design. What is it? Is it important to you to have done something different with it than what Eric did?
Yeah. I think when we first started, we wanted to take the essence of Violent by Design, but we wanted to have it be something completely different, so that not everybody wasn't just this is just a Violent by Design knockoff or whatever they wanted to call it. We wanted it to be different. We wanted it to be something that was our own as opposed to what was Eric's, if that makes sense. We wanted it to be the design, It
makes 100% sense. And it's working. Fans are behind it. Fans are loving it.
Yeah.
You're doing some great stuff with it.
Thank you.
Last thing I do want to ask you, of course, very famously, before you were with Design, you were with the Dark Order. We're hoping, do you have anything you could tell us, any stories, any memories of the late, great Brodie Lee?
I mean, the biggest memory I have with Brodie is, there's a few. I think just all the times that we spent in the locker room, and he's just one of the funniest guys. Everybody just in the locker room chatting it up. Just nothing specific. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just the camaraderie of everybody just with him.
Of the boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we had it was a 12-man tag one time, and I just asked him after the match how I did, how he thought I did, and he was like, "Man, you did great. You fit in with us perfectly." So and that was ultimate compliment at the time. So.
Well, I know you have a bus to catch. We don't want to keep you here in Canada too long, but we will see you back here, hopefully, right here in Destiny Wrestling. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Alan Angels, ladies and gentlemen, you've been counted out.